this the first time I've talked about TikTokers? I think it might be. Hi, my name's Kofi, and we're back at it again. Welcome back to the channel. It's like I said earlier, normally I don't really talk about TikTokers or, the TikTok stuff at all. I kind of try to avoid that. However, I think this is something that's serious and needs to be brought up more. And that being the situation with Sienna Mae and Jack Wright. I remember seeing a few videos regarding Sienna Mae as a whole, kind of other scandals that she's been in her interesting apology video. Can you even call that an apology video? However, with that out of the way, we're going to be talking about serious allegations such as SA, a special kind of assault, and stuff of that nature. So if you think you can't handle that right now, there's always other people to watch. There's funnier stuff on the internet. Without further ado, we're going to get into it. So just a day ago, Jack Wright uploaded a video titled "What Sienna Mae Did to Me." In this video, he describes details about Sienna repeatedly SAing him, as well as showing screenshots of other people coming forward. Now, when he tells his stories and his personal experiences with Sienna, he doesn't provide evidence or screenshots or proof. However, there are videos up there that have surfaced of Sienna doing exactly what he has described, as well as other witness statements who were there. I will provide links of both in the description, and without further ado, we're just going to take a quick look at Jack's video real quick.
This all started when my friend came out with a tweet because he was worried about me. He actually witnessed a bunch of times what Sienna did to me.
So what initiated everything is Mason, Jack's friend, coming out about Jack's assault. There's a screenshot from the Notes app and it reads, "I struggle with seeing a girl getting praised after telling my best friend to kill himself and essaying him numerous times after he set boundaries and then repeatedly wonder why he doesn't like you back. Hurting people in high school and in LA. She prioritizes the growth of her platform rather than the positive message she represents herself as. Followers should not be an excuse to get away with hurtful behavior. You guys all deserve to know the truth about her." And the caption of that tweet reads, "Jack and James have been my best friends since kindergarten." Honestly, from this alone, it makes Sienna look really, really bad. You can tell how bad this is written too, that it does not paint her in a good light at all.
After Mason's tweet, their family reached out to our family, told Mason to take down his tweet, and he did. We wanted to settle it offline. Our families and our lawyers got together. My statement was confirming the tweet. It was the truth.
Jack said he also came out with a statement, which we're going to read right here. "While I love sharing my life with all of you, some parts are deeply personal, and I have been hesitant to share for my own emotional and mental well-being. But I will say this, SA is a serious matter that has real consequences. Mason and James' only intention was to protect me with the truth, and I really value their enormous support through this extremely difficult time. I truly encourage my childhood friend Sienna to get the help and support that she needs. I don't want to tear anyone down and only wish for healing for everyone involved. I want to thank all of you who have reached out with your love, support, and kindness. I'm forever grateful." So this is just essentially Jack's post confirming the SA actually happened. And I also want to say this, Jack's testimony in the video itself lines up very well with Mason's original tweet.
And basically that we're handling it offline now. Sienna posted her own version of the statement and said she was going to handle it offline.
Sienna also made a statement on the matter, and her statement reads, "Friends fight and relationships sometimes change, but allegations of a criminal act are not to be thrown around loosely. Making an untrue SA claim is never okay. I'm beyond saddened by this situation. In order for all of us to move forward, I will be taking this offline with Jack. Thank you to all who have reached out with love and concern." Is it just me, or does this feel kind of hollow? I can't be the only one that thinks that, right? This feels so much like I've been accused of this, let me just say I'm really horribly saddened by this, and then nothing else about the situation. Is it me, or doesn't that feel like we've seen that a little too much?
After that, she basically posted an 8-minute video invalidating my feelings, saying untrue stuff about me, about my friend and my brother. I think the most hurtful thing is that what she did to me, she said it was untrue. That hurt a lot.
I just finished watching the video that Sienna made that Jack talked about right there, and I'm gonna be honest, it was bad. Not creepshow levels of bad, but still bad. You can very easily tell that she tried to manipulate Jack in this video. She keeps saying, after all the love I poured into our relationship, after all I've done for you, I did this, my mental health matters more. She keeps saying stuff along those lines in the video, and honestly, that's pretty fucking disgusting. Not to mention, she keeps saying we both know what happened, and stuff along the lines of, I don't want to bring up what your friends did. Essentially threatening blackmail right there. It's just bad, dude. It was painful to watch. Not to mention her body movements, she seemed very sassy within the video, even though she kept a pretty straight tone. That just might be how she naturally is. I'm no body language expert. However, I personally found that to be a little insulting. Like adding salt to a wound.
After that video, another one of my friends came out with the video when I was at a party, like passed out on the couch. When they told me about what happened, they said they pulled her off of me. My twin, a friend, and another friend got in an argument with Sienna saying, you can't do that. Jack doesn't like you like that. That night she posted a 15-part aggressive video gaslighting everything about what happened, how much she loved me, and that I was using her for clout, which was all lies. It was typical gaslighting to a victim. It was, why didn't you stop hanging out with me? Why didn't you tell me in the first place? Someone who explained it perfectly is this guy on TikTok. He posted a video and it was just, he explained like, oh my God. He explained everything perfectly.
It is a trauma that you have to process, and sometimes you have to process it alone because an entire society is against you as a man. I don't care how touchy-feely your relationship was prior to or after that moment, but just know that he did not speak up, and he did not act any different because he knew a society would be against him as it is. And now that everybody's seen the truth, you just attacked in a way that is supposed to be an apology or a righting the wrong. What you're doing is manipulating right now. Any sane person knows that they wouldn't have to go on multiple platforms to post something like this, and they wouldn't be getting angry in the videos that are supposed to be addressing and apologizing. I know you've got a lot to lose, and I know you've got a lot to live for, but here's the truth. You getting worked up because people are trying to get the truth out of you does not make it right to get shitty in a video. Just know that the truth will prevail, and your bullshit lies will come out.
I took a little bit of a chunk out of that clip that he just showed. However, I do want to speak up on this issue that he brings up. The guy in that TikTok brings up the fact that society won't take Jack's claim seriously because he's a man talking about SA, which is honestly correct. It's hard for women to come out as is, but men is another different case entirely. Men are seen as the stronger ones, the ones that are supposed to be able to handle this thing and, suck it up. However, this is a serious topic, and society forgets that men have feelings too. Let's say if the roles were reversed here. What if Sienna was a man and Jack was a woman? Should that have been the case, this would have been treated significantly differently. And honestly, the fact that that's a thing is very deplorable as a whole. Regardless of your gender, you should be taken seriously if you're bringing up a claim such as this. And not to mention that women can be just as evil and manipulative as men can be when it comes to this type of stuff too. If not, worse. Women are catty, women are manipulative. I've seen it before. What's worse is that women are able to get away with it due to the fact that they're women. And I think that's absolutely disgusting. Women can be aggressors. Men can be victims. Don't ever forget that. Alright, so I skipped a little bit in the video to get to the part where Jack shows the screenshots of other people coming forward. So here's that now.
Since everything was brought to social media, multiple guys came out to me and said that Sienna did similar things to them. And basically, I'll show the text right now. I asked all of them for permission to post, crossed out all their names.
Right, so now that the screenshots are up, we're going to be taking a look at all of these. Let's start with the top left corner. The top left corner reads, "Hey bro, I just saw your TikTok. If it's about Sienna, she was also really aggressive towards me, to a point where her friends had to keep hiding me from her. Shit made me really uncomfortable. I was drunk sleeping on a couch and woke up to the homies saying what the fuck, cause she had just gotten on top of me and was sleeping on me. She was kissing my neck though. We all got your back, bro, love you." The bottom left corner reads, "I don't want this to go anywhere, but I want to tell you Sienna low-key blanked me when I was hella drunk, and I was talking to a different girl. It's probably 6 months ago. So thank you so much for coming out and talking about it. Makes me feel a lot better. The top right corner reads, Sienna low-key did the same shit to me at a party that my house was throwing. Jack was there. I was drunk and so was she, but I was talking to her and she grabbed my face and started to make out with me when I was trying to push her off. I never told her I wanted to kiss her or anything. It was so uncomfortable. This was way before they were even a thing. I don't want to make it public, but I just wanted to tell you. I know y'all are telling the truth. This girl is wild. This was way before they were even a thing, too. And someone responds with, I am so sorry that happened to you. I'm always here for you and can talk about anything. Thank you so much for telling me, too. No one deserved to be treated like this. Looking at all these screenshots and hearing Jack's story, they pretty much corroborate each other really easily. Not to mention these establish a pattern of Sienna being a repeated offender. At the end of the video, Jack leaves a message for the viewer saying it's okay to speak up about this kind of issue. And I just want to say this right now. If you have been hurt by Sienna, please speak up. Your story needs to be heard. You are just as valid as anyone else who has been through this situation. I will leave Jack's video in the description of this one, as well as the witness video that I have seen. Whatever you guys do, please show Jack as much support as you can, because going through this, especially as a man in society, is going to be very tough, and this man needs as much support as he can get. And that's it. See ya.